Revisiting the solar panels found on Eveready LED light strings sold by B&M Home Stores. Hello and welcome to Paul McGee Electronics. I'm Paul and we're revisiting the solar panels found on the Eveready LED light strings sold at B&M Home Stores. Now, I've made a little solar array there, as you can see, using the panels from both sets that I bought. They have an output to... The array has an output to a terminal block, which, or a chock block or whatever you want to call it. It's quite an old one. I've already done a little test, as you can see, pointing the panels into the direct sunlight and got about 4.91 volts off them, which isn't actually too bad. So they're usable, but need a few more of them to get anything really appreciable out of them to run, say, a 7805 voltage regulator. Probably put a battery in maybe in the circuit as well, so that you can charge a battery, obviously with proper charging controls and such like. That's pretty much the reading I got. The sun is literally in front of my face. It's kind of blinding, but I chose this place specifically because it had something I could actually rest the solar panels on, and there was nothing at home I could do it with, and my table is currently being used for video editing. So that's the array. Just needs, well, some potting really to make it resilient to the outside. I've just glued the wires into place to stop them moving around too much. And that's the little chock block there. It's an old Belling & Lee one, which will date back from, I don't know when it dates from, but it seems to be fine for this purpose. I wouldn't use it for anything mains voltage related. So, yeah. So I got 4.91 volts out of that, and that's the wire connecting the two panels together there. So if you snip that, then you've only got the voltage from one panel. So there you go. Not bad results. This is just a short one. Let's put the panels back over there. Just a short one. I'll just bring the meter back in a bit so you can see. Yeah, as you can see, that's what I measured them at, and it's currently held at that. So I'm impressed with that. I think I might connect a few more of those together and see what I can get. Worth revisiting a later date. So just a short one, a couple of minutes, not too much, because let's face it, there isn't really much to go by, and that's the best I was getting out of those panels. Unless I try now, which I could. So if I release the hold on the meter, the panels are actually off camera at the minute. It's going to be quite clever at this, because I've got to shove the wires in. And there we go. I've actually managed to get that to 4.96 volts. I'm going to have to hold the meter at that somehow. Oh, no, it's just dropped to 4.95. So I can get 4.96 again, because I did have 4.96. There we go. 4.96 volts. Let's hold the meter. Bring the panels back into shot. There's the panels. Back into shot. Kind of, they're at the bottom. There we go. Try again. And there's your meter, and that's what I've managed to get this time. Despite the fact I don't have long test probes on this, this is pretty much what I was managing with. But yeah, impressive. That's the result. Definitely just shy of 5 volts. Could charge a mobile phone with that, albeit a little bit slowly. But you could do it. So, let's bring that back in. And that back in. Yeah. Very good. Right. And I've got to pack this all back up. It won't take me 2 seconds. And then get ready to go back home. Oh, the location I'm at is actually one I use for radio testing for my amateur radio channel. The old race course in Richmond, North Yorkshire. At the Washington Road car park. And it's actually, I think it was called Jubilee Car Park or something. I can't remember what it's called, but I will probably put a photograph of that in the video if I remember. I might not remember though. But it's just a car park, and it's used commonly by dog walkers who use the old race course, which is to my right. And it's just a car park. I'll just show you that quickly, in case you've never looked at my amateur radio channel before. This is the car park. My car there, obviously, the white one. And we've got the race course just over there. See if I can zoom in a bit. So it's just behind that wall. You won't be able to see much of it. Okay, so the race course is just behind that wall. You won't be able to see too much of it, unfortunately. However, it might be worth looking at on my amateur radio channel. Just zoom back out now. There we go. My tripod doesn't pan very well, so that's my car there, that white one, which needs a bit of a wash. That will be featuring in probably my car's channel as well, once I've actually washed it. So that's another one for you to check out, maybe. Not sure whether I'll have any videos up at the time of filming this, but I should have them at a later date. So back to the subject at hand, which is the solar panels. Straight at the sun, nearly blinding myself, but not quite. 4.96 volts for two very cheap solar panels from two sets of LED light strings, where they're powered by a 1.2 volt nickel metal hydride battery chargeable battery. My meter's now come back to there we go, so I've had to reset my meter, but you got to see the end result there, so I'm impressed with that. So right, I'll get packed up, and until the next one.
Don't forget to subscribe to Paul McGee Electronics and ring the bell if you'd like to be notified about new videos as I upload them. Until the next one.